This is Tee to Green, Central Ohio's premier golf show, presented by X Golf. Now here's your host, recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award by the Southern Ohio PGA of America and Hall of Fame, the Fan's own Skip Mosick.
And hi again, everybody. Welcome into another edition of Tee to Green here on the Fan. Forecast not perfect today, but there should be a couple of pockets out there, windows of opportunity. Tomorrow looks great, so hopefully if there are some golf plans in your future, you can get them in this weekend. It is a very, very busy week in the golf world. Major on the champions with the U.S. Senior Open. PGA Tour is in Detroit. Former Buckeye Neil Shipley playing on the big tour this week after cashing his first check a week ago on the PGA Tour Americas. Ship playing great, -9. He's 4 back, tied for 10th heading into the weekend. We'll check in at Detroit and hear from some of the leaders, including Shipley, in a couple of minutes. And as always, we have another terrific golf prize package to give away this week. No Twitter game this week, so stay tuned. We'll have details on how to win that coming up in just a bit. But we are broadcasting this morning from the beautiful Dennis facility at the Ohio State Golf Club. We'll talk with both men's and women's golf coaches, Jay Mosley and Lisa Strom, coming up. But we are joined right out of the gates on the first tee by General Manager Mark Lucas. Always a treat to do a show here, Mark. Thanks for having us out here.
Thank you, Skip. Glad to be here. Thanks for coming out and enjoying the weather and beautiful facility.
Absolutely. So much history here, Mark, at the OSU Golf Club. One of the reasons we love coming out here is because of the history. For those who aren't familiar with it, tell us about the OSU Golf Club.
Well, it was a brainchild of Len St. John, former athletic director of Ohio State, and he wanted to build something for to help build the golf teams. And so he brought on Alistair McKenzie and built this beautiful facility we have here today, and it thrives, and it's always in good shape. Dennis Bowser, our superintendent, maintains the grounds, and all of his staff do a wonderful job to keep us tournament and championship ready every day.
2 distinct golf courses. The Scarlet course, a true championship golf course. Despite the length, the real challenge for most of us is around the greens, and especially the bunkers on Scarlet.
Yeah, the bunkers are the real hazard out there. The greens can be difficult too when they get quick, but there's some bunkers out there on 12 left side of the green. It's about 19 feet down there, Skip. So
yes, I know. It can be penal, no doubt. But again, you have another golf course here. Don't downplay the gray. Every bit as good, still challenging, but not as penalizing. Can still get into trouble though on gray if you're not careful.
You got to get the ball in the hole, Skip. Still, no matter what course you're on here. But gray is beautiful. It plays about 6,000 yards and. The people enjoy it, so it fits all levels of play. The Scarlet, the young studs and lads, they want to get out there and challenge themselves with that. And some of our other members here, the older members, they like to stick on gray and humble themselves a little bit every now and then on Scarlet.
Most common question that I get is who is allowed to come out here and play? It's a private club, but who's allowed to come out and play?
It's a private club. We do have 850 memberships. In order to be a member, right, and a 4-year waiting list. Yep,
wow.
450 people on that. So, but in order to be a member, you have to be a faculty, staff, alumni, associated with the university somehow. Or if you can just play here too, if you can find a time through the members. The members have a 7-day advanced tee time, and the general affiliates have 4 days advanced tee time to play. But we're doing. The last several weeks we've been doing 350, 400 rounds a day on both golf courses. So we're really busy. But if you're a student, faculty, staff, alumni, and you're not a member, you can call us 4 days in advance, make a tee time, and play either golf course.
It was a million years ago, but I remember taking advantage when I was a student here because it was like no, that's one of the perks of going to school here is come out and play this golf course. Besides the Ohio State golf teams hosting their events here in the spring, other big ones here, Mark, throughout the year. Let's begin with the Nationwide Children's Hospital Championship, a marquee event on the Korn Ferry Tour playoffs each year. How many years now?
This will be the 18th, Skip. 18 straight years right here. It was inception back in 2006, and we made it happen in 2007, and we're still going strong.
How has the partnership been over the years? I mean, so much money raised for charity, specifically with Children's Hospital, partnership with H&S, who puts on the event, just everything for the community.
Yeah, it's a great partnership with H&S and the Nationwide Hospital and folks that help us with it. We always have plenty of volunteers, but always look for more volunteers, too, and we couldn't do it without them. H&S, they help, they host the Memorial Tournament, and they put on 30 or 40 events around the country. And so to do another event in their backyard is nice, and we all get along real well and work together, and they do an outstanding job. And it's always fun to see the pros come back here and play. We know how difficult it can be, but these pros, when they play and they walk away with only 2 or 3 birdies a day, they're scratching their head because they're coming from places they're blowing the place up 27 under a win or something. So they appreciate coming here and playing a challenging golf course.
I think this is cool, but I wanted to get your perspective for you, your team, really your membership to have this place on a marquee stage and seen nationally on Golf Channel every year.
Yeah, it's great. It's really it's fun to watch on TV. The members enjoy it watching it on TV, or just strolling around and watching how different the pros play it than most of us every day. So, but for the coaches, it's good for them because the recruits, a lot of them can't, they're overseas or down south or wherever up north, and it's nice to showcase the golf course on the Golf Channel where they can see it without visiting.
Tee to Green, we're live this morning from the OSU Golf Club here on The Fan. Mark, we talked about it a month or so ago, but Scarlett hosted one of the final qualifiers for the U.S. Open. Can't believe the scoring. I mean, I know what my reaction was. I played out here the week before. I go, this is going to be brutal. 2 guys at -10. I mean, how shocked was everybody just how good the scoring was?
Yeah, it was unbelievable, really. The conditions were really good in the morning. It was a little soft, so they got after it, and then they just kind of took care of business. They come in here with a goal to accomplish, and those 2 guys they tied for medalist at 10 under, and it was all they wanted, though.
4 guys were 1 back at -9. One of them shoots -9, doesn't get in. I mean,
right,
right. It was unbelievable.
Yeah. I think they had the playoff for the alternates. I think there's 8 people in the playoff.
Unreal.
Trying for 2 spots.
Unbelievable. I know we talk about it each year, but it bears repeating, Mark, because I think it's so cool. And that is the long-standing tradition on Friday evenings each fall with the Buckeye football team. Tell everybody about that in case they're not familiar.
So, every Friday before home games, and even on some away games now, the football team, we feed them dinner here right out of the clubhouse. So 106 hungry guys and some coaches roll through here and eat I don't know how many pounds of food, 250 steaks and potatoes and macaroni and cheese, rice, you name it, they're into it. But yeah, it's 9 weeks away for our first dinner. It's coming up.
Now, this has been going on for a while.
Yeah, I think 1940 or 41, Coach Widows started the tradition. I think most people think that Woody started it, but it was Coach Widows. His wife used to play here. I think she's on the club championship board 3 or 4 times.
Wow.
So I think it might have been her suggestion for the team to come up here and eat. So, and it's been happening ever since.
What's it like if people are just here and they don't realize all of a sudden these buses come rolling in and go, what is going on? I mean, what's the general reaction?
It's become kind of a spot to be. People bring their kids now, and they'll just stand out in front of the golf shop and watch them roll in, and they don't bother anybody. And
good.
The players wave, and it's kind of a cool thing to watch them roll in. But if people don't know they're coming,
right,
they're just like, what is going on? So all these giants coming in, and it's great though. We love having them.
Mark Lucas, general manager here at the OSU Golf Club. Thank you again for having us out this morning. What we haven't shared yet is that you're giving away a foursome. Really, you want to do this?
Sure.
You want to give away a foursome to come play Scarlett as part of this morning's prize pack. So thank you for that. Somebody's going to be very, very happy coming out here.
Good. Great.
Or leave miserable like some of us are when we leave here. So, again, no Twitter game this morning. Details on our giveaway shortly. Mark Lucas, thanks again for having us out here.
Thank you, Skip.
Time to check your leaderboards right now as we get you warmed up with some chip shots.
97.1 The Fan's Tee to Green Chip Shots, presented by BMI Federal Credit Union.
Detroit Golf Club decided this week's PGA Tour event. Aaron Rai and Akshay Bhatia tied for the lead at the midway point at -13. Bhatia was asked if being a lefty was an advantage at DGC.
I don't think it matters. I mean, it's a ball striker's golf course, a lot of wedges, so that's kind of my strong suit, especially inside, I would say, 150 yards. So I think that's why I like this golf course, and I still had to make a lot of birdies today to kind of keep going, and it was a good start. So, I got 2 more days to kind of keep pushing and try and have a good finish.
4 players are 2 back at minus 11, including Cameron Young, hot off a 59 last week. And Young says he's a fan of this golf course.
I think it's a really nice test. I mean, the scoring tends to be pretty good, but at the same time, I mean, it's not like it's wide open. It's not like the greens are all flat. People are just really good at golf, and it's one of those places that if you get comfortable, you do have a few wedges and you do have some really, attackable holes. I really like the golf course. I like the way a lot of the tee shots are framed by the trees. It feels kind of like Northeast golf to me, which is very familiar.
3 more are 3 back at minus 10, and then 5 players 4 back at minus 9, including former Ohio State Buckeye Neil Shipley, who says with his recent success, there really is not a learning curve for him to play a PGA Tour event.
With my experience at the majors, I don't feel like there's a big learning curve for me. Pretty fortunate to have had 2 great experiences at Augusta and then at Pinehurst, and kind of been in the mix at both at certain times throughout the week. And so I feel really comfortable. I had a great week last week as a professional as well, so just kind of getting settled in. And I've been playing really good golf, and, good golf travels no matter if you're an amateur or a professional.
Again, Shipley 4 back heading into the weekend, all chasing Aaron Rai and Akshay Bhatia at 13 under par. Elsewhere, U.S. Senior Open in Newport, Haruki Fujita minus 11. He leads there by 1. LPGA team event up in Michigan as well. 5 teams tied for the lead at minus 12. Korn Ferry Tour is in Springfield, Illinois. Ryan Gerard minus 17, 62-63 the first 2 days. Gerard leads by 2. A couple of Buckeyes in the field. Bo Hogue minus 7 to make the cut on the number. Minus 7 was the cut line there. Ryan Armour plus 1 misses the weekend. World Tour in Italy. Gunnar Wiebe minus 9 leads by 1. PGA Tour Americas in Alberta. Sandy Scott minus 10 leads there by 1. Former Buckeye Maxwell Moldovan finishes at plus 1 and misses the weekend. Your leaderboards were presented by BMI Federal Credit Union. Visit them today at bmifcu.org. Coming up, more from the OSU Golf Club. Buckeye coach Jay Mosley will join us from the road next as Tee to Green, presented by X Golf, continues here on The Fan.
Wake up with the Fan. Eat lunch with the Fan. Go to bed with the Fan. Dream about the Fan. Then change your sheets. Gross.
Ew, you guys are gross, but stick around in case I don't find anyone else.
The Fan.
Score a hole-in-one by earning a $200 cash bonus from BMI Federal Credit Union when you open a free checking account. BMI FCU has been voted Best Credit Union 6 years in a row by CBUS Top Picks for their exceptional service and dedication to making banking personal. For more details about BMI Federal Credit Union and this $200 cash bonus on a free checking account, visit bmifcu.org/free. That's bmifcu.org/free.
Are you looking for the best golfing experience in Central Ohio? Then look no further than the Virtues Golf Club in Nashport. The Virtues Golf Club was voted as the #1 public golf course in Ohio, and Golf Digest ranked Virtues as the 65th ranked public course in the country. Now offering on-site housing, the Virtues Golf Club is a modern design course mixed with classic features you'll love. Come see what's new and take in the scenery at Ohio's best public golf course. For more information, visit thevirtuesgolfclub.com.
It was a quiet night in Columbus, maybe a little too quiet. Me, Philip Flapper, plumbing detective. I was finishing up for the night when she walked in. Long hair, 2 legs, a couple of arms, a nose, elbows. Pretty standard equipment for this neighborhood. I looked at her, she looked at me, and then we did that thing where we both spoke at the same time. What can I do for you? I'm sorry, that was awkward. We went on to talk about clogs, funny odors, water going down the drain too slow. This is above my pay grade, I told her, and gave her this website, apexpros.com. They're the pros who knows. The kinds of plumbers who don't mind getting their hands dirty. And believe me, what's down those pipes is dirty. Ugh. Call the pros. Apex Pros. And that was it. She walked out of my life, using those legs I told you about earlier.
Hi, it's Alex, the friendly Apex Bear from Apex Pros. Apex Plumbers are the pros who knows. ApexPros.com.
Common Man and T-Bone are known for many things. And while great radio ain't one of them, shoving food down their gullets is their specialty. Join Man and Bone for Fat Boy Food Tip.
Live at 3 or on the podcast.
Your home for fat. The The Fan.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online? Go to hims.com/joy. Through HIMS, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, and the process is 100% online. To start your free online visit, go to hims.com/joy. That's HIMS.com/JOY.
4th of July appliance savings are happening now at the Home Depot. Save up to $2,400 on select kitchen packages from brands like LG, America's most reliable line of appliances. Get the LG French door refrigerator with craft ice to keep your summer cool. Or upgrade to the LG Smart Top Load Washer with AI that selects optimal wash motions and settings. Get up to $2,400 off select kitchen packages at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Pricing valid June 19th through July 10th, U.S. only. See store online for details. America's most reliable line of appliances per independent study.
Attention, boating enthusiasts. Bennington Factory demonstration models are at Buckeye Lake Marina. These exclusive demo units are loaded with the features built to dazzle at shows and exhibits. And guess what? They're all brand new with a full warranty. Some have never even touched the water. Hold on to your mooring ropes because we're offering dock shaking discounts up to $40,000 only at Buckeye Lake Marina. These deals are hotter than the summer sun and won't last long. Visit Buckeye Lake Marina and make your dream boat a reality today. BuckeyeLakeMarina.com, where your adventure begins.
Meet Cheryl. Hey. She's on vacation and lost in the moment. Unfortunately, so is her Chase debit card.
It's got to be somewhere.
Maybe she lost it at salsa night.
These skirts should have pockets.
Or maybe she lost it at Pilates.
3 and 2 and...
But she's not worried. With the Chase mobile app, she can lock her card till it turns up. Tools that help protect. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Yeah, sure. You're a 20 handicap when there's money on the line. A sandbagger's paradise. You're listening to Tee to Green with Skip Mossick on The Fan.
Welcome back, everybody. We are presented by X Golf. Come experience the most advanced and accurate golf simulators in the world at a fun venue with great food, excellent service, and a full bar. Visit their website, playxgolf.com, to book your tee time today. We'll be at X Golf, by the way, coming up next week. And X Golf highlights one of the items in our great prize pack. Again, we're at the OSU Golf Club this morning. We have a foursome that General Manager Mark Lucas has given us to come play the Scarlet Course here. A $50 e-card to go play at X Golf. You're going to love that. Golf out at the Virtues. Balls from our friends at Titleist. More fan goodies for you as well. Again, no Twitter contest this week, so stay tuned. We'll have details on the giveaway coming up shortly, and hopefully this great prize package will be yours.
This is Backspin. Tee to Green. Backspin.
Joined on the road this morning by Ohio State coach Jay Mosley. And Coach, boy, what an exciting postseason run for your team. Best finish since winning the Natty in '79. Have you had a chance to, catch your breath and appreciate what a great and dramatic day it was for both the quarter and semifinal matches?
Skip, the recruiting trail starts in early June for us, so we've been out shaking the trees and getting out to watch some guys. So it's been a busy summer, but that's all good.
I tell you what, Coach, it was such dramatic and such great theater there for you and your team there at the Nationals. Hardest part, though, Coach, as you're well aware, you're at recruiting, of having a veteran team like you did, was knowing there will come a time where you'll need to replace them. I'll ask you about each of them individually, beginning with the one who's riding the high of highs right now in Neil Shipley. We had a chance to visit with him last week. Man, all the high points of the last couple of months. Low aim at the Masters, playing with Tiger, your team's deep run in the NCAAs. He wins a 9-for-1 playoff to secure his PGA Americas card. Low aim at the U.S. Open, makes his first cut last week in Canada, playing the big tour this week in Detroit. In contention, by the way. Did you see this coming? Man, what a stretch.
Neil, ever since he got to us 2 years ago, he's been just an incredibly hard worker. His game is the total package. So this run he's been on is it certainly caught a lot of people by surprise, and he wasn't a college golf household name, so to speak, 2 years ago, but his game has always been there. He started making a few more putts, and really once he started kind of going on these runs that he's been on, it's been really cool to watch.
Tell you what, if people have not been paying attention, they're going to get a whole lot of Neil Shipley coming up here if he keeps playing like this. Maxwell Moldovan, probably your most consistent player during his time here, Coach. He's playing professionally now as well in Canada. Just a little on what Max meant to your program during your steady rebuild, and I guess your thoughts on his future.
Yeah, we recruited Max before, during, and right as he was named National Player of the Year, the first player ever from the Midwest and kind of from a cold, traditionally colder climate to win the AJGA's National Player of the Year. So for us to get an Ohio kid to stay home and be a part of our program for 4 years, he certainly cemented his legacy in our record book, and will go down as one of the all-time, greatest players ever to suit up in scarlet and gray, and couldn't be more proud of, who he is off the golf course as well. He's just an outstanding young man, and big things for him to come in the future as well.
Adam Wallen and Jackson Chandler maybe didn't get some of the notoriety that Neil and Max did, but boy, Chandler appeared to play his best golf at the end of his collegiate career, and it goes without saying, Coach, that your team wouldn't have gotten to where it was at the end without the play of Adam Wallen. Just a little about both of those guys and what you envision the future of them being.
Yeah, Jackson obviously grew up in, went to middle school and high school in Dublin, state champion, and really kind of came in as, kind of a blue chip recruit, and he just continued to get better and better, and was always impressive with his short game. He had some really good hands, and one of our best putters, and he finally started piecing together his ball striking and had a really good performance at the national championship. Defeated Jackson Van Paris, one of the best players in the country, in our first round match in the quarterfinals against Vandy. So Jackson is certainly a guy that we feel like can compete at a high level and play professionally really well. Adam is one of the classic beautiful golf swings. He hits the ball center of the club face, more times than not, and it's really, he's a fun kid to watch. And boy, the way he played and kind of ended his career at the NCAA championship, defeating Gordon Sargent, taking Jackson Coyven to extra holes. I can't speak any more highly for what Adam has meant to our team. And coming in, he had almost as much success as Max did over across the pond. Was a really talented junior coming out of high school in Sweden, and so I think he's going to play in Europe to start his professional career, and I could certainly see him suiting up in a Ryder Cup uniform down the road.
Buckeye coach Jay Mosley joins us from the road this morning, Tee to Green here on the Fan. And Coach, we know you'll be younger next year. What will that postseason experience mean for a young guy like Tyler Sabo?
Yeah, for Tyler, the week he had at regionals and nationals, that's an incredible stunt growth for him to be able to get into fire and see what it's like at regionals and nationals with 3 years of eligibility. He's got 3 years of eligibility remaining, so I think he's really going to step in and be able to provide some much needed depth to our team next year. And we've got some guys around him that are excited to get back at it. That postseason push was really motivational for all of our guys to see what we were able to do, and they're excited to get back to work in August.
How much does the visibility of your team's success on the course, plus the popularity storm of Shipley, help not only recruiting, but maybe put you a notch up on some of the others if you choose to venture into the portal?
Yeah, our brand is pretty strong right now with Neil's success, and everybody I talk to, they ask, their first question is about Neil, and he's certainly created quite a great brand for himself, and rightfully so. He's just a great young man, and couldn't be more excited for him. And he certainly, his success kind of drives our program's success as well to recruits and young kids, and it's great for the game of college golf. It's great for our team, and we couldn't be more excited about it.
We mentioned the portal, and Coach, we've seen how the portal it affects other sports. It's so active in other sports. How active is it in your sport, men's college golf?
Well, it brought us Neil Shipley, so you won't find me saying too many bad things about it. It's a different time in college athletics, and certainly in golf. players, for one reason or another may go to a school and realize that it just may not be what they thought. So, we've had some success in the past bringing players in. Have been fortunate that haven't really lost anyone, to the portal. So it certainly, and golf is a unique sport to where, unlike a lot of other traditional sports, someone may play their best golf at 15 or 20 or 25 or shoot 45 and 55. It's a game that you never really know when you might, start playing your best or peak. And, Neil is, light years better than he was when he was 15. So you see guys develop and improve. And that's really something cool in our sport, is that you can always, continue to strive to be a better player and find ways to improve your game.
We are broadcasting inside the Dennis facility this morning, Coach, and we were talking about recruiting. How much does this facility, along with a great golf course like Scarlet, help in regards to recruiting?
The combination of our course and the indoor facility are really what allows us to compete at the highest level. Coming out of the winter, we feel like our guys can be just as sharp as any school that's, playing in warmer temperatures and playing outdoors. Certainly grass under your ball, you've got to be able to, execute and perform. But what we've got in the Dennis facility and our resources, inside and outside, are probably the best duo of any indoor outdoor facility that you can find. So when we get young men to come visit campus, they really enjoy and appreciate what they see. And it's hard not to see how you can't do something like what Neil did throughout college. And our guys have certainly done a great job of taking advantage of those facilities and the resources that we have.
Last thing, Coach, we're going to end with some rapid-fire golf Q&A that we've not done with Coach Mosley before. So real quick, are you a flag stick in or out guy, and you can't say it doesn't matter?
I want the flag stick out. I don't want anything to stop my ball from going in the hole.
Golf jogger pants and hoodies, are you a fan, yay or nay?
I'm on the hoodie train, but I can't say I'll wear the joggers.
Jay Mosley's go-to refreshment at the turn.
Oh gosh, let's see. There's always the reliable Cliff Bar, but I'm gonna say my go-to is usually like a banana, maybe some peanut butter crackers.
Nobody does hot dogs anymore, do they? Kind of used to be the one back in the day.
Maybe a burger dog if you're out west at the Olympic Club, but I'll pass on the hot dog.
Yes or no, there should be a rule change that a ball landing at a divot should be deemed ground under repair.
Oh man, I think, Skip, the fundamentals of golf are play the course as you find it. Play the ball as it lies. So I'm gonna say we play it out of the divot.
Match play shortest putt that you ever did not concede, and did they make it?
The shortest putt.
You never.
I never conceded.
You never. You just like no. Skip your putting that. What's the shortest one you made somebody putt?
I don't think I ever did anything egregious. I think maybe I probably had somebody, putt a 2.5, 3-footer. I always felt like if I didn't want to putt it, then I should make them putt it. So anything around that 3-foot circle, I'm going to have eyes on it.
Buckeye coach Jay Mosley, thanks for playing along. Enjoy what you can into the summer. I know you're working out there, but we'll see you back out here at the OSU Golf Club soon, okay?
You got it. Thanks so much, Skip. Go Bucks.
All right, coming up, we will visit with Ohio State women's coach Lisa Strom, who's also on the road this week. That is next as Tee to Green, presented by X Golf, continues here on The Fan.
All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Whether you're a seasoned pro or a new golfer, think beyond the green and head over to X Golf Columbus and X Golf Powell. Come experience the most advanced and accurate golf simulators in the world at X Golf. A fun venue with great food, excellent service, and a full bar. You can play around on one of our 50 courses, take a lesson from our PGA Pro, hit the driving range, join a league, or just sit back and sip a beer on the outdoor patio. Book your tee time today at playxgolf.com. X Golf Columbus and X Golf Powell, the home of indoor golf.
You expect your home to protect everything you love.
But you don't expect that water is the reason parts of your concrete have gotten so uneven. Walkway tripping hazards, sinking pool deck, cracked driveways are dangerous threats to everyone's safety. But there's one way to learn how your concrete can be lifted. A free home inspection from Ohio Basement Authority. We put water back in its place. Get your free inspection at ohiobasementauthority.com.
Are you looking for the best golfing experience in Central Ohio? Then look no further than the Virtues Golf Club in Nashport. The Virtues Golf Club was voted as the #1 public golf course in Ohio, and Golf Digest ranked Virtues as the 65th ranked public course in the country. Now offering on-site housing, the Virtues Golf Club is a modern design course mixed with classic features you'll love. Come see what's new and take in the scenery at Ohio's best public golf course. For more information, visit thevirtuesgolfclub.com.
Another day is here, and you're ready for it. What to wear? Check. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Check. Planning for what's next and how to save for it? That's where Bank of America can help. For your financial to-dos, Bank of America has experts ready to help get you closer to your goals. Get started at one of our Central Ohio financial centers or 24/7 in our mobile banking app. Find a location near you at bankofamerica.com/talktous. What would you like the power to do? Mobile banking requires downloading the app and is only available for select devices. Message and data rates may apply. Bank of America N.A., member FDIC.
The Fan app is about to become your new best friend. Your one-stop shop for all your favorite fan shows. ESPN Columbus and BetQL. Live or on demand, listen on your schedule. Download the 97.1 The Fan app today. It's free. Do it.
It was spring of 2011. Eco Plumbers were just 4 years old. It's 7-ish p.m., and my sister is at her daughter's soccer game.
And I had my tablet in the bleachers with a Magic Jack USB stick.
Magic Jack was cutting edge back then.
Being able to schedule customers for the next morning service right from the bleachers was awesome.
It was this neat hack that let us provide after-hours, in-house call answering, and scheduling back when no other plumbers did that.
Now we run calls as late as 9 p.m. and we'll answer your call 24/7. You can even schedule online.
We always leverage technology to come through for you when you need us to.
Take EcoFi clean-in checks.
Advanced software, sensors, and tablets show the health and efficiency of your system.
And possible trouble spots.
Before we start the cleaning and maintenance, so you can see the before and after improvements for yourself.
Anyone can use technology,
but only Eco Plumbers, electricians, and HVAC technicians use it to constantly upgrade their ability to serve you.
At GetEco.com.
The Columbus Men's Clinic opened in 2014 for guys who get it done. Let's talk, fellas. You solve problems all day at work. You fix your sink when it's broken, but when it comes to ED and low T, it doesn't get done. We get it. You hate going to the doctor, but you're the guy that fixes things. At the Columbus Men's Clinic, there's nothing to fear and no reason to delay. We've been destroying bedroom boredom for a decade. So if you haven't fixed this, call us. When the pills fail, call us. If you feel like you've tried everything, call us. Here, there's hope. From the conventional to the next level. You'll be seen by our friendly, discreet physician who will take the time to listen. Imagine finally taking care of this with no surgery. Imagine going from feeling gray to living life in vibrant color. It's time to be confident. Join the thousands of guys who have found success after walking through our doors. Will you be one of them? Dial 614-300-7400 or go to ColumbusMen'sClinic.com to schedule a $99 male performance consultation, including blood work. Do it for you. Do it for her. ColumbusMen'sClinic.com. Book your appointment now.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Skies are quiet for now, but showers and thunderstorms roll in this afternoon. We're talking about potential for high winds, potential isolated flooding, and then also isolated tornadoes. Those get started after 2 p.m. They do continue as we head through 5 and 6, slowly winding down by 8 p.m. this evening. Temperatures today in the upper 80s, Columbus hitting 87. I'm meteorologist Madison Reich with your Doppler 10 forecast on The Fan.
Miss it, Noonan. Miss it. This is Tita Green with Skip Mossick on The Fan.
Welcome back, everybody. We are presented by X Golf, where you can play around on one of 50 courses, take a lesson from a PGA pro, hit the driving range, join a league, or just sip on a cold one on their outdoor patio. Visit playxgolf.com. 2 locations, X Golf Columbus and Grandview, X Golf Powell. Playxgolf.com to book your tee time. Today will be at X Golf coming up next Saturday. And X Golf, part of our weekly prize pack, we have a $50 e-card to go play at X Golf. You're going to like that a whole lot. But again, we're at the OSU Golf Club this morning. We have a foursome from the general manager here, Mark Lucas, to come play the very difficult Scarlet course here at the OSU Golf Club. We have golf out at the Virtues. Balls from our friends is at Titleist. More fan goodies for you as well. Again, no Twitter contest this week, so stay tuned. We'll have details on the giveaway coming up shortly, and hopefully this great prize package will be yours.
You are listening to Tee to Greens on the Range.
Joined for a few minutes now by Ohio State women's coach Lisa Strom. And, Coach, we'll recap your season and look ahead to next year coming up. But I want to start with the good stuff. I mean, we're recording this midweek because you have a very special week coming up. I'm so jealous. Tell us about it.
Yeah, well, first of all, thanks for having me on, Skip. Always a pleasure to talk about Buckeye golf, and certainly excited about what we've got coming up. So, yeah, I'm currently getting ready to take a trip over to Ireland. My mom is from there, so I haven't been back with her since I was 9 years old. Wow. I've been back a few times on my travels and recruiting trips and playing a little bit of golf over there, but I get to take my golf clubs, spend some time with family, and then attend the Arnold Palmer Cup in conjunction with being president of the WGCA, kind of rolling into past president right now, but we do attend that for our organization. So really excited for that team competition between Team USA and Team International. And last year was over at Laurel Valley where we had Kaylee playing. And this year, unfortunately, don't have any Buckeyes in the field, but it's always a special week for them, and it's a great competition, and what a great venue at LaHinch. So looking forward to the entire trip. Yeah,
Lisa, that Arnold Palmer Cup has been around for a little while now, but huge changes, about 6 years ago with the ladies being added to the event. How much has it grown since that change was made? Yeah, it's been exciting. Obviously, with Therese being the first, coach for the women's team, the event. So, what a great honor for her, and kind of a tribute to everything she's done for college golf. So that was an exciting addition. And, I think that's just the direction women's sports is going, and continue to grow the game and build the excitement around it. And obviously getting to compete at some really amazing sites that only enhances the experience for the student athletes. And it's just all centered around what Arnold Palmer was able to do for the game and give back. And, the foundation does a tremendous job of hosting them and hosting coaches that attend it. And, it's just continued to elevate our sport, and that's the direction we're going, so we're excited to be part of it. We're chatting with Ohio State women's coach Lisa Strom this morning, Tee to Green here on The Fan. Coach, let's talk about your team. I know the season didn't end the way you would have liked in the Big Tens and regionals, but, still some bright spots during this past season. What did you take away most from this past year, and I guess what's the message this summer for your returning players? Yeah, certainly it's we have a little bit of a sour taste in our mouth, maybe the way we finished, but we've always got to remember that we did a lot of great things. We set a scoring record by several shots, actually, as a team. And, we've got just some great memories that we made. And we did a lot of great things on the golf course and off the golf course. So I'm really proud of what that team accomplished, despite, maybe falling short of where we really felt like we should be and what we should have gotten all the way to Carlsbad. But, that's golf, and golf is hard, and we picked a really hard sport to day in and day out show up and try to get a little bit better at it. So, I think the message, to our returners is we've got a great core group of players coming back. We're adding some really fine talent and more international this year. And, we're excited to just compete and understand that, it takes a lot of hard work and it takes a lot of dedication, and you've got to show up, ready to go in the fall and ready to hit the ground running. We're excited about what we've got coming. Yeah, Kari Hollenbaugh was named first team All Big Ten and honorable mention All-American. Will she be the one you'll be leaning on the most who's coming back next year, or are there others? Yeah, I certainly, Kari's definitely evolving into that role where it's kind of hard to believe, honestly, that she'll be a junior. But she's evolved into that role of we can count on her. We know she's someone that's going to have success, and she's going to continue to work hard. She shows up every day just doing the very best she can, and she's competing this week down at the North-South starting today. So she loves the competition, and probably over her career is always a little bit underestimated. So I think she has a little bit of a chip on her shoulder, which I like. And then, Faith Choi, she'll be returning and has a ton of experience in our lineup. Really came on strong for us this year and showed a ton of poise throughout our postseason play. Really proud of her and what she's accomplished. And,
I think those two will certainly be who we lean into.
Coach, we've seen how active the transfer portal is in other sports. How active is it in women's college golf?
It got a little active. It's certainly a place where some student athletes can really benefit from it, and some programs can really benefit from it. We see that ebb and flow, and some years more than others. I think, as we cycle through, and the COVID class has kind of graduated at this point. This was kind of their final season that we just saw. So, maybe quieting down a little bit. I think we've got a lot, coming at us as far as the NCAA and the landscape of everything that we're seeing, roster size limits and all those things. So we're going to kind of just obviously try to have a really good grasp on what's coming. We've got, a change in leadership coming for Ohio State athletics, and we're excited about Ross, but certainly we'll miss what Gene, brought to us for so many years in his leadership and personally for me, his friendship. So, but with it, we always know change is coming, right? And so that's the kind of the same message we try to preach to our team at a very small level. You can always count on change. That's the one thing that's always present. So it's an exciting time, and I think you have to embrace it. Gene has preached that to us for many years. You have to embrace it or get out. So we're trying to make the best of it. We're trying to see where we can best position ourselves, not only as an athletic department, but our golf program, both the men's and women's team, and what we can do to continue to enhance it, and recruit the best talent we can and the best people we can to play golf at a really high level.
Yeah, Lisa, speaking of change, this fall we'll begin a new day in the Big Ten. I mean, how will the West Coast editions impact your schedule, if at all? And I guess what might the future Big Ten tournaments look like from a venue standpoint?
Sure, yeah. Well, I would say, first of all, we're, the 4 teams that are joining us, 3 of those 4 were in the match play portion of the national championship on the women's side. So, it certainly it immediately impacts the depth of our conference, going from 14 to 18 teams and adding, UCLA, USC, and Oregon as those 3 teams, and then of course Washington joining too. So, there's an immediate impact of competitiveness. Yes. And secondly, it doesn't really impact our scheduling so much. I think in the world of college golf, we compete across the United States already. We go north, south, east, and west already. So that really didn't impact us too much with scheduling. But then, for the Big Ten championship, securing some really great venues and working hard with the Big Ten on that as far as our coaches go, and we're switching our format from 6 count 4 down to 5 count 4 just because we have to be able to manage the number of players around the golf course, and we couldn't add 4 teams and keep it at 6 count 4. So, a little bit of an impact that way where, Big Ten has always been known as that format for our championship. So it's kind of sad to see that go, but understanding again, right? We're evolving as a sport. We're enhancing our conference with the teams that we're adding, and certainly looking forward to that challenge.
Buckeye coach Lisa Strom, we always love catching up with you. Enjoy that trip to Ireland. We are so jealous, and we'll see you back here at the OSU Golf Club when you get home, okay?
That sounds great. I appreciate it, Skip, and thanks so much for having us on, and have a great summer.
All right, so let's go ahead and give away our great prize pack right now. We have a foursome here at the OSU Golf Club to come play the Scarlet Course from GM Mark Lucas, so you're going to love that. We have a $50 e-card to go play at X Golf. Golf out at the Virtues, balls from Titleist, and a couple of fan goodies for you. Caller number 9 right now, 614-821-9710. Caller 9, this great prize package is going to be yours, 614-821-9710. Coming up, more from the OSU Golf Club, a couple of minutes with PGA professional Brian Kelly as Tee to Green, presented by X Golf, continues here on The Fan.
We know everything about you. We know you love the Buckeyes. We know you love the Jackets. We know you're wearing a red shirt. I just freaked the hell out of someone. The Fan.
Ah, the sounds of summer. The crack of a bat. The splash of a pool. And the dreaded silence of a broken AC. No. Don't sweat it. Call the Waterworks Heating and Cooling Team for an AC tune-up. Schedule a visit today and stay cool all summer long. All set. Call the Waterworks Heating and Cooling Team, 614-333-9720, or schedule service on our website. The Waterworks. Better care, better value, better AC.
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger for over 30,000 mouth-watering choices with savings beyond low prices, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. More savings and more inspiring flavors make Kroger worth it every time. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
Save big on 12 packs of Coca-Cola, Pepsi, or 7-Up. Select varieties or buy 2, get 3 free with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Ready to be the change and have a positive impact on your community? Consider joining the Columbus Division of Police. Starting pay is $70,000 plus, growing to 6 figures after 4 years of service. We offer paid vacations, paid holidays, and health insurance. Do you aspire to complete your degree? We offer 100% tuition reimbursement after you complete your first year of service. Contact the CPD recruiting unit at jobs@columbuspolice.org or apply online at columbus.gov/government/jobs. The City of Columbus is an equal opportunity employer.
Who are the people that serve part-time in the Ohio Army National Guard? We are your neighbors and friends. We are your sons and daughters. Our service is providing us valuable job skills, and it pays up to 100% of our tuition. We're proud to serve our state. We are your Ohio Army National Guard. Learn more about part-time service with the Ohio Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/OH. Sponsored by the Ohio Army National Guard. Aired by the Ohio Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Want to see some football players try to play softball? Join us for Schmidt's Cardale Jones Charity Softball Game.
Why picnic when you can Schmidtnick? And presented by Monogram Homes and the U.S. Air Force. The Fan.
It was a quiet night in Columbus, maybe a little too quiet. Me, Philip Flapper, plumbing detective. I was finishing up for the night when she walked in. Long hair, 2 legs, a couple of arms, a nose, elbows. Pretty standard equipment for this neighborhood. I looked at her, she looked at me, and then we did that thing where we both spoke at the same time. What can I do for you? I'm sorry, that was awkward. We went on to talk about clogs, funny odors, water going down the drain too slow. This is above my pay grade, I told her, and gave her this website, apexpros.com. They're the pros who knows, the kinds of plumbers who don't mind getting their hands dirty. And believe me, what's down those pipes is dirty. Ugh. Call the pros, Apex Pros. And that was it. She walked out of my life, using those legs I told you about earlier.
Hi, it's Alex, the friendly Apex Bear from Apex Pros. Apex Plumbers are the pros who knows. ApexPros.com.
Hey folks, it's Austin Ward. Know what's tricky? Producing a lot of compelling off-season football content. Know what's not tricky? Continuing to come up with reasons why you should do what I did and call Awaken 180. I dropped 45 pounds in just 10 weeks, and to this day, it's still gone, plus 10 more pounds. Calling it magic is an understatement. Awaken 180 isn't just about losing weight, it's about finding a new balance, especially with that GLP-1 hormone everyone's talking about. GLP-1 Balance by Awaken 180 is the quicker, safer way to adjust what your body needs without relying on daily meds or injections. My doctors are impressed, and honestly, so am I. Awaken 180 is a sustainable change that's backed by more than just my success story. Over 22,000 others share the same success. If your doctor's pushing for another prescription, ask them about GLP-1 Balance by Awaken 180. The support doesn't stop when you hit your goal either. Free support for life. Check it out, awaken180weightloss.com. Doctor approved, Austin Ward endorsed.
Back to Central Ohio's premier golf show with Skip Mossick. This is Tee to Green on Sports Radio 97.1 The Fan.
Welcome back, everybody. We are presented by X Golf, and we'll be out at X Golf Powell coming up next Saturday, so that should be a lot of fun. And X Golf, part of the prize pack this week. Congratulations to Troy from Westerville. Troy picks up the $50 e-card to go play at X Golf. The foursome here at the OSU Golf Club to play the Scarlet Course, golf out at the Virtues, balls from Titleist and more. Congratulations, Troy. You are our winner this week. But we're joined for a few minutes now as we take you home with PGA professional Brian Kelly here at the OSU Golf Club. Always great to see you. I mean, I'm a history geek. I love. How cool is it to come here every day?
It's really cool when you're in your dream job. It's awesome. I've got the best boss in the world. It's awesome.
The Ohio State golf programs are so rich in tradition. I find myself every time I come here, I just stop and just look at the wall out there with all the names on that wall when you walk up here. How common is that?
It's fantastic. I mean, it's in awe. I'm not worthy of being up there, and it's fun to look at all the names and see all the faces when they come back for the reunions and whatnot, and talk about the times when they played in the Kepler or the Lady Buckeye or an open qualifier or whatever.
We've talked about it for years, how special the Scarlet course is, Brian. But, beautiful, but boy, she can be nasty. What makes the Scarlet course so challenging? I guess what's the biggest teeth that she has?
Well, the bunkers, of course, but it's a ball striker's paradise. If you don't golf your ball around and manage it around the bunkers and get it into the greens, you're just not going to play well. It's a ball striker's paradise, and every former player that comes back says the same thing.
We were talking during the break. One of the final stages of U.S. Open qualifying was here last month. I played here the week prior and was expecting really challenging scoring, but boy, was I wrong. I mean, 2 guys were -10 for the 36 holes, a bunch of guys at 9 and 8. I mean, how amazed was everybody with those numbers? Great scoring.
Great scoring. We had a marine layer that morning, so the moisture in the greens was there. It was set up to get 36 holes and factor in a playoff as well, so it wasn't Sunday of the Korn Ferry event by any means, but when there's 64s and you shoot 10 under, and there was 2 guys that do that over 36 holes, that's golfing your ball.
You mentioned the Korn Ferry event, the playoff event each fall here at Scarlet. Back in the day, it was like the highest scores of anything on the Korn Ferry Tour. Now, they don't go crazy low, but it was definitely double digits. We never saw that the first 10 years or so.
Yeah, I mean, the only way you can protect golf courses anymore is through Mother Nature, and if you can control the moisture on the greens and firm them up and tuck the pin placements, then you have a chance. And then it becomes the landing areas and the angles. Last year in the event, they had the tees back by Kenny Road, and they were taking it over the trees and landing it in the front bunkers, and then the tour did what Jay did for the Kepler, and they moved them up to make them curve the ball a little bit and to make it tougher, so if they hit it into the rough with the tucked pin placements, they weren't necessarily going to knock it to a couple feet and make it. So it's amazing how far the golf ball is going, but it's still a matter of golf course setup and moisture levels.
I mean, we were talking as well, Brian, as far as what else you do around here. You teach a bunch still, correct? Mm-hmm. Very common question. I've always wanted to ask you, can anybody that's not a member here, can they call you and say, Brian Kelly, can I come out for a lesson?
Absolutely, and it may not just be with me. We've got several people here teaching, but we take anybody and try to help them have a little more fun.
Telephone number, what's their website? What's the best way to reach you?
614-514-GOLF.
I know every player is different in 30 seconds. Is there a most common flaw that you see with most of us amateurs that was like, no, you're doing this wrong?
Yeah, posture and the posture and tension levels. People, their posture gets really, really bad. They've been told some poor stuff. People take things to an extreme, but when you hear things like keep your head down or your arms straight, they're not athletic things. You wouldn't hear them in other sports, and yet people bring them to golf thinking they're fundamentals, and they're just not.
PGA professional Brian Kelly. BK, we always love coming out here. Thank you for you and Luke and everybody else for having us out here
Thanks
this morning.
For having
us. Go teach and go enjoy this little brief that we have out here, which is all good stuff. Again, Brian Kelly, hit him up here at the OSU Golf Club. Busy day ahead here on the Fan. Fan Sports Saturday comes your way next with Reeser and Tyvis. Enjoy the golf this weekend. Coverage on our sister station 10 TV will begin at 3 o'clock this afternoon. For Jacob Reimer, I'm Skip Mossick. As always, thank you for listening. Thanks again to everybody here at the OSU Golf Club. We will talk to you again next Saturday morning for another edition of Tee to Green, presented by X Golf, right here on the Fan.
You know I'll be in church next Sunday to save me from those double bogey blues.
Three dudes who'll make you feel like the smartest guy in the room.
Yeah, we hornswoggled you good.
Bishop and Friends.
Weekdays from 9 to noon.
The Fan.
We always come through for you when you need us to. That's ECO's promise to you. And for AC repair and installation, that means today, not tomorrow. If you have an air condition breakdown, we'll get a tech out to your home today. Or we'll give you a year's EcoFi Advantage membership for free. And make no mistake, we're a repair, not replace company. Our techs are trained to give you all your repair options. Sometimes, though, it just makes more financial sense to replace. And that's where we really come through for you when you need us to. Because we'll replace your AC system same day. No sleeping overnight in a hot, humid house. Or we'll take $1,500 off the cost of your new system and provide you with portable AC units for your bedroom. That's what coming through for you when you need us to means. So if you need AC repair, call ECO for same-day service. We'll get your home cool again. We'll make it happen today.
At GetEco.com.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online? Go to hims.com/joy. Through HIMS, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, and the process is 100% online. To start your free online visit, go to hims.com/joy. That's HIMS.com/JOY.
4th of July appliance savings are happening now at the Home Depot. Save up to $2,400 on select kitchen packages from brands like LG, America's most reliable line of appliances. Get the LG French door refrigerator with craft ice to keep your summer cool. Or upgrade to the LG Smart Top Load Washer with AI that selects optimal wash motions and settings. Get up to $2,400 off select kitchen packages at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Pricing valid June 19th through July 10th, U.S. only. See store online for details. America's most reliable line of appliances per independent study.
Low testosterone causes many issues, including low sex drive, bad sleep patterns, unproductive workouts, decreased energy, brain fog, and more. But many men just attribute these symptoms to aging and don't consider that there are medical treatments that can give them back their vigor and vibrancy. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, the leading men's sexual health practice in our area for treating low T. And if you're feeling like I just described, it's time for you to treat that low T. At Tri-State Men's Health, we're experts in treating low testosterone. We've successfully treated many men for the condition and seen the amazing difference that those treatments can make in a man's life. If you're like most men with low T, within just a few weeks, your energy will return, that brain fog will disappear, your sleep will improve, as will your workouts, and your sex drive will be significantly enhanced as well. So call us and make a true life change. Your initial visit is just $99 and includes blood work and a medical consult. And if you start on testosterone the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 2 convenient locations, just off 270 in Hilliard and near the Medical Mile in Westerville.
Reggie was a nurse for 16 years.
I had become very burnt out. I wasn't making good money.
Then it happened.
There was an ad for My Computer Career, and it just spoke to me.
My Computer Career was the best decision he ever made.
I could study anywhere from my laptop, and I was working in the first couple of weeks of me being in class.
Reggie hit a home run.
The field is teeming with jobs.
Become an IT pro in just months with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu.
The school is amazing.
It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu. This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Welcome to Meijer. This week, you can buy 5, save $5.
With so many mouths to feed, I love the buy 5, save $5 sale.
Yeah, and don't forget, you can mix or match more than 1,500 items, like Pepperidge Farm Classic Buns, Coca-Cola or Pepsi products, plus deposit where applicable, and Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce.
Ooh, I'll look for those and lots more. Thanks.
Buy 5, save $5 this week at Meijer, and pay the same low price in-store and online. Exclusions apply. See all deals in-store or in the Meijer app.
The best of rivals, the best of 2 leagues meet again this summer. MLS versus Liga MX face off in the 2024 MLS All-Star, starting Sunday, July 21st. After a weekend of soccer celebrations, MLS All-Star Skills Challenge presented by AT&T will come to Lower.com Field on Tuesday, July 23rd, featuring MLS All-Stars versus Liga MX All-Stars as they show off the best of their skills. The 2 teams will match up once more at the 2024 MLS All-Star Game, presented by Target on Wednesday, July 24th. For more information on tickets and events, visit MLSsoccer.com/All-Star.
Hi, I'm Joanna Williams, here to introduce you to Tansky Power Sports. That's right, check out our growing inventory of golf carts, electric bikes, and dirt bikes. And the fleet keeps growing. This month, come rent a golf cart for the 4th of July. We're located at 2491 West Dublin Granville Road in Columbus. Visit TanskyPowersports.com to book yours today. And when you think power sports, think Tansky.
Take Tansky.